Okay. All right. So first thing I want to do is I want to go ahead and tell. I want to have Claude. All right. Give me a breakdown again of what I need to do on the blueprint side of things to into the dated code. All right, so I'll just have it refresh because its original summary and steps of things was a while back, and so rather than having to scroll back, I can just have it give it to me here, and then we can go and start implementing that stuff. So, all right, yeah, we've got the main editor widget. We've designed the basic UI layout, so we already have that. Um, all right, so we need a widget blueprint for our confirmation dialog. Okay. So let's start with that. So user interface, widget blueprint. User widget is fine. WP confirmation dialog. All right. Save. All right. So in our confirmation dialog, text elements for title and message, yes and no button, set its visibility to collapsed by default. Set its visibility to collapsed by default. Okay, so let's just throw in a, what do we want for the root? Just a vertical panel, vertical box. And then we're gonna have a text. Text, that's our title, that's our dialogue. And then we're gonna have a horizontal box. Inside the horizontal box, we're going to have our two buttons. 1, 2. They each get a text. Okay. To do. So here, visibility is collapsed. Okay. Uh, title and message. All right. So let's just go ahead and name these. Title. Message. Will be no, will be yes. Yes button. No button. You are so there. You fill. No. SU auto. Boom, good enough. I'll save. All right, then in our editor UI, what do I do here? New level button on clicked, get owning player, asked to map editor player controller and call create new level. Okay. New map. Clicked. All right. Get owning player. Just to map editor player controller. Create new level. Boom. Just like that. All right, compile, save. Next. Save level with dialogue, load level with dialogue. The save with name button. I have a save with name. We'll deal with that later. All right, set up confirmation dialog handling in the map editor graph. Event construction, get owning player, cast to that, bind to on confirmation result event. Create confirmation dialog, set title and message, add to viewport. See order equal to 1000 in the map editor player controller blueprint. Also bind an event to show confirmation dialog. In the confirmation dialog. Confirmation dialog result true or false. Okay. Unsaved changes indicator. Yeah, we'll see about that. Create map name input field with autofill. Full integration example, additional features, autosave, level preview, level statistics. Yeah. Don't know that we're looking to do any of that. Okay. So that's our new. So let's do our load. Clicked. And we're going to do this same thing. And then we're going to be load level with dialogue. And then save map. One click and do these same things. Save level with dialogue. All right, compile, save. All right, so that's done in the map editor graph. So in our construct, we need to get owning player. Whoops, I meant to do. All right, in our we want to do? Event construct. We want to get owning player and cast it. Right? And then we want to do what? Get owning player, cast to that. And then we're doing bind to on confirmation result event. Bind event to on confirmation result. Okay. Add a custom event to handle showing the confirmation dialog. Show confirmation dialog title message. Show confirmation dialog title message. So we want a new event. Show confirmation dialog. All right, and we're going to have or no, I don't want a new event. Correct. Delete that. I just want a new event. Custom event. So there we go. Okay, and this is show confirmation event. No, what is it? Yeah, show confirmation dialog. Okay, show confirmation dialog. Okay, that's what's going to be plugged into here, right? No. What? All right, I'm confused as to what it is asking me to do. Title. Message. I'm fucking confused. Delegate by ref is not compatible with delegate. Ref? Ref? I'm confused as to what the hell I'm supposed to be doing here. Let's have it give me a little more explanation in this. Let me just grab the thing. Can you give me more details on to do step? All right, create the confirmation dialog widget. We did that. On the graph tab of the widget, create variables for the parameters. Okay, I'm not worried about that. All right, add custom event to the main editor widget. In your map editor widget, go to the graph tab, right click, empty space, add custom event, name the event. Did that? I did that. Now implement the logic for the custom event. From the show confirmation dialog event node, drag off and search for create widget. Select keep owner. Show confirmation dialog, create widget, confirmation dialog, set dialog content, add viewport, set input mode UI only. Bind the controller show confirmation dialog. I need to bind your widget's custom event to the controller's event. Widget's event construct. Get owning player. Cast to that. Create custom event binding. Create custom event binding. I thought I was supposed to... What are you... This is... Alright, this is what I'm not grokking this at all. For the create custom event binding part, drag off the cast result pin, search for bind event. For the event input, use your show confirmation dialog custom event. Okay, that's okay. Yeah, that's what I was fucking doing. On confirmation result. But it's telling me delegate is not compatible with delegate by ref. Okay, when I try and up my custom event, it says delegate is not compatible with delegate by ref when I try and hook my custom event to the event. A delegate signature that doesn't match with your custom event signature. All right, create event dispatcher in the map editor HUD. Since we're working with UMG widgets, it's better to use the HUD as an intermediary. So open up your map editor HUD blueprint. All right. Oh, we've got our map editor HUD. In the class settings, add an event dispatcher on show confirmation inputs title message, then create a function to trigger this dispatcher. Event dispatcher on show confirmation. Modify your map editor widget. Event construct get owning player, get HUD. Custom map editor HUD bind event on that. For bind event, you need to select add custom event from the dropdown. This creates a compatible binding. For your custom event, make sure it has the exact same signature. Text and text. Okay. Hook up the map editor player controller to the HUD. If you prefer not to use the HUD as an intermediary, you can directly create an event that matches the delegate signature. Exact signature required. Title and message text. Okay, so before I do that, let me do this then. Change this from string to text. Title and message. Still does that. Then in event construct, dynamic event to delegate. Dynamic event to delegate. To delegate. Use create custom event from the context menu to create a custom event. This creates an event with the exact signature required by the delegate. Dynamic event to delegate. What? Cast to map editor player controller, dynamic event to delegate, show confirmation dialog on show confirmation dialog. For the dynamic event to delegate part, use create event from the context menu. Okay. So create event. Okay, so from here, we want create event. And then what? You're like, I feel like I'm being really dumb right now. Because none of what it's telling me is making any frigging sense. All right, so maybe we come back to the correct way, air quotes. All right, so we want to add an event dispatcher to our HUD. Event dispatchers create event. All right, what the? Since we're working with UNG widgets, it's better to use the HUD as an intermediary. Open up your HUD blueprint. In the class settings, add an event dispatcher. In the class settings. What the fuck are you talking about? In the class settings. Oh, event dispatcher. There we go. Okay. And we want to name it what? Show confirmation dialog. Show confirmation dialog. Okay. And inputs. Title. Which is going to be a text. And message. It's going to be a text. Okay. All right. I'm just being really fucking dense. So Sorry you are all having to sit through me just not grokking. Maybe it's because it's like early in the morning still. All right, in the class settings, add an event dispatcher. We've got that. Then create a function to trigger this dispatcher. Show confirmation dialog. All right, so now we're going to create a function, show confirmation dialog. Give me a function. Show confirmation dialog. Show confirmation dialog is in use. Bunk. Okay, you're going to have two inputs. Title, message. Okay, and then we want to do what with this? Event dispatcher on show confirmation title and message. Event dispatcher. What is that? Something I can just like drag on here. All. Okay. Boom. Title and message. Compile, save. We're good. Okay. Boom. All right. So now we go back to our map editor widget. In our construct event, we're going to get HUD and bind event to that, to on show confirmation. Okay, so back to here. So now rather than this, we're going to get HUD. HUD. Have a get HUD. Oh, get owning player, get HUD. So we still want owning player. But we don't need to cast it because we can just get the HUD from get HUD. And then we can cast the HUD to cast to map editor HUD. Okay. And now in this, we can do what? Cast map editor HUD, bind event to on show confirmation dial. Bind event to on show. I don't have a bind event to on show confirmation. Show confirmation. No, it's not on show. It's just show confirmation. Bind event to bind event to. If I don't. Yeah, is no. All right, I've got dogs being morons in the background. I don't know if you guys can hear them running back and forth. Yeah, I don't have that. What am I missing? Bind event cat. Okay, so for bind event, you need to select add custom event from the drop down. This creates a compatible binding. For your custom event, I don't. Fuck. In your map editor's event construct, bind event to on show confirmation. There is no bind event to that. For bind event, you need to select add custom event. Okay. Add custom event. There is no. Well, I have this custom event. What the fuck are you fucking talking about? For bind event. Okay. Trying to hook this up. Claude, you might be just talking out your fucking ass because none of this is making any sense to me at all. Through the HUD. But I have no on-show confirmation event I can bind to, nor do I have the ability to create a custom event based off of my app editor HUD. Can you please clarify what I need to be doing? Because you're not making any fucking sense, Claude. Like, at all. And you're being very slow in your thinking this morning. I created the event dispatcher. I've got that. Got inputs. Well, in your map editor, go to I created the function. It is used in my game mode. Yes. Create a confirmation dialog widget. I have a fucking Jesus fuck. I asking about a specific fucking thing, Claude. Seriously. Open your main widget, go to the event graph, add a custom event. I did that. On show confirmation. Okay, fine, whatever. Name message. Implement the logic for this event. Add widget to HUD event and begin play. Still in your map editor, go to event construct or event begin play. Add the following logic. Hit HUD, cast to editor, add event dispatcher binding. Add event dispatcher binding. Add, that's not what you said before. Event dispatcher. So under event dispatchers, there's a create event. That's not, what the fuck are you fucking talking about? Drag off the successful cast node, search for bind event to on show confirmation. Are you not fucking reading what I told you? On show confirmation. There is no. Okay. You are not understanding. When I drag off of the successful cast, the map editor HUD. Hold on. Let me, come on. I'm not being stupid. I'm being stupid. Cast to BP map editor HUD. That was my problem. All right. Sorry I swore at you, Claude. Bind event to on show confirm. Bind event to show confirmation dialog. Now, are we going to have the same issue here? No. Boom. Okay. Fuck me, I'm dense. All right. Yeah, helps if you're actually casting to the blueprint that actually has the event that you created rather than its C++ parent. Okay. Wow. Maybe I need to not be doing this at 6 o'clock in the morning. All right, so we've got that event, we've got that. So now we can actually implement then yeah, don't give me an alternative simple, just give me one fucking way to do it. All right, that needs to be an update to the rules. Don't give me 400 different ways of doing something when I ask you for clarification. Just give me one. Okay, create function in map editor HUD to call event. We did that. Implement the dialog logic in your main widget. All right. Add custom event. Name inputs. Implement logic for this event. Create widget, which is our confirmation dialog. All right. So this we want to create widget, which is going to be our confirmation dialog. Set dialog title, set dialog message, add to viewport. Okay. Set title, I don't have that set. Okay, so I need to make all right, so in my confirmation dialog, you need to be a variable and you need to be a variable. Save just for grins and giggles. All right, so now if I come off of this, do I have the title? Get title, and then can I set value, or what is the method for this? Set font. Set link zone. Value. Text. There we go. Content set text. Okay. And that's going to be our title. Boom. This is going to be a really fucking messy blueprint graph, but that's fine. Message, get message. Set text. Bop off of you, bop off of you. And then we're going to have, finally, add to viewport. And pop into there. Okay. Compile, save. Boom. All right. Now I don't even remember where the hell we were at. Okay, I've got the HUD all set up for the dialogue. What are my other steps for getting this all integrated? New level button, we got that. Save level button, we got that. Load level button, we got that. I'm not worrying about that. Confirmation dialog results. Ensure your confirmation dialog yes and no buttons are properly connected. Okay, let's do that. Yes. All right, so on a yes click. Oh, all right, on click, we want to do what? And I'm actually just I'm gonna pull this over to another dialogue or other monitor. You guys won't see it, but it's gonna just make things so much easier. All right, yes button on clicked. Get owning player. Get owning player. Okay, and then cast that to our map editor. Cast to map editor player controller. Actually, I should probably go ahead and just, because it's probably going to save me future headaches like we just had. Cast to, let's cast to the blueprint of it, please. Okay, call confirmation dialog result. Confirmation dialog result. And that is going to be true. And then remove from parent. Move ourselves from parent. Okay. And then in our no button, we're going to do the same thing. Paste. Except you are going to be false. Sweet. Nothing but mutton to eat. Add unsaved changes indicator. Do not care about that right now. Set up map editor game mode. Yeah, we have the map editor. We have a map manager in the level. Yeah, I don't care about that. I don't care about that. Create test function to verify everything works. Yeah, we'll deal with that. I'm not worried about save changes. All right, compile, save. You're compiled. You're compiled. Boom. Okay. So if I click this, And let's say I click save. Do I get the do I see the dialogue? I do not see my dialogue. Click load. Do I see the dialogue? I do not. If I click new map, I did get a new map. Okay. All right. And so now when it had me do this, it said to start the confirmation dialogue, to set it to collapsed by default. I don't think I want to do that. I think I just want to set it to visible by default. Let's see if that makes it show up. Save. No. Are we seeing... Stick a breakpoint on there. Okay, yeah, we're not even going... So we're not hooking into this. So what did I fuck up? Load level with dialogue. I'm calling... Okay, so am I doing this? Okay, yeah, I'm getting to save. Okay. All right, let's ask Claude here. When I get to the... Okay, when I click the save map button, I call the save level with dialogue method, but I never see the dialogue. Am I missing implementing something? The save level dialogue won't actually show dialogue in our simplified implementation. So in our current implementation, we removed all the file dialogue functionality, which required the desktop platform module, and simplified it with just save to a default path. Oh, okay. So that's... Okay, but I'm not... Oh, okay. I guess... I was expecting our confirmation to show up. What do I need to click for to ensure that that shows up? See the confirmation dialog, you need to trigger an action that checks for unsaved changes. The load level button when there are unsaved changes. The save level button does not show a confirmation dialog because saving doesn't risk losing any data. Okay, so this is just for our... So that's just for our save and unload. Okay. Okay. Okay, so modify a cell or set a property or whatever. Okay, I don't have a way to modify a cell or change anything at this point. All I have are these the new load save. Okay, so we need to implement at least some basic functionality around being able to actually make changes to the map before we'll be able to verify all of the rest of this is set up. Okay, and that's fine. So we'll call this an episode here. We've got this implemented. I'm pretty sure that the save and load stuff is working. We could see new map was working when we clicked new map. It was removing that. yeah, next episode, then we'll dig into getting more of that and tying some more of that stuff in. All right. So until then, yeah, throw a like, throw a comment, subscribe, notification, all that stuff. If you want to see more of this as we continue down the road. All right. Until next time.